Hello everyone, today is Teachers Day. Whole country is celebrating Happy Teachers Day. All students are busy in sending messages, WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, social messages on social media websites to their loved ones, to their best teachers of their childhood, school days, college days, university days. We have with us a very prominent political science teacher, a people's journalist, prolific author and a historian, Dr. Abhay Kumar. Dr. Abhay Kumar has done his PhD from Center for Historical Studies of Jawaharlal Nehru University. Abhay Kumar is also known to have raised issues of marginalized sections and write about their concerns for last almost 20 years, close to 20 years. Dr. Abhay Kumar's YouTube channel with the name Abhay Kumar JNU is very popular among students of political science of graduate level, and he takes care that the students coming from marginalized sections needs, educational needs are catered to properly. That is why he has chosen to largely made his or record his political science lectures in Hindi as well as in English and on almost covering all syllabus of political science of graduate level. Well, since question to ask that Abhay ji, on this Happy Teachers Day, what do you want to say to the question that how happy teachers of India are on the Happy Teachers Day?
Thank you very much, Dharmaraj ji, for your kind words. We Teachers Day is being celebrated across the country today on 5th of September. And this day is celebrated as the birthday of India's former president, Radhakrishnan ji. And he is presented as ideal teacher, and the image, the mainstream image is that teacher is great and teaching profession is noble. That is true, but there is also a dark side of teaching also. There is also another side of teacher also that should also be brought about and should also be discussed. You know it very well. You have done your PhD on Dalit autobiography, and I request my friend to read any Dalit biography and you will get to know that how Dalits have looked at teachers. What is Dalits' experience of teachers? We know it very well that Dalits, backward classes, Pichhada, women, Adivasi, they were almost excluded from the educational system in India for centuries and centuries. And somehow if they have managed to get seats at any educational institute, ikka dukkai, if I would say using the popular Hindi word, here and there, very marginal positions if they have been able to reach, then what will happen that teachers have tried to humiliate, to discriminate so much that and they were forced to such a point that they should leave the schools. You know it very well that Karpuri Thakur ji, whose Janm Shatabdi is being celebrated, and you were also in Karpuri ji's program in Constitution Club.
100 years celebration,
100 years celebration in Constitution Club close to Parliament. And one of the speaker has said that when Karpuri ji completed matriculation, passed with good numbers, his father has brought this story, brought this good tidings, this news to a powerful person, a dominant person, a rich person, zamindar in his village. And the zamindar, on hearing this good news, felt angry, but he could not express it, and he said that bacha, please come, oh child, please come here and do some service to me. So pair daba do, do some kinds of massaging, okay? So you could understand that how much hatred the upper caste person has towards that a backward class student. Somehow he has passed, overcoming poverty, exclusion and everything. So instead of celebrating and encouraging, the zamindar is saying, come and do some labor. So this is called the upper caste mentality, and teachers, university professors, they come from the upper caste community largely, I'm telling you. And I'm not talking about 19th century India and 20th century India. Till today, only 4% OBC professors are there at Central University, and this is not my story which I have cooked up. The government of India has said in parliament that only 4% OBC professors are there at Central University. Adivasis are only 2%. So what is the reality? Adivasi, Dalits, women, backward classes, they constitute the Bahujan of Indian society. But instead of getting 85% share, they have been pushed to 20 or 30. On the other hand, 10 to 15% upper caste people, they have completely monopolized India's education system. And the days when the thumb of Eklavya was cut, that days are not over. It is still here. What is happening that the form of discrimination has changed. Today nobody is going to cut your thumb, but they will not give you job, they will discriminate you. If you appear in any interview, they will say that the candidate was not found suitable. And I know that you are a teacher of English, you teach very well, you speak better English than many of us can speak, but they will say, oh, your English is not Anglicized. So this is how you are being discriminated, the backward classes are being discriminated. And the unfortunate part is that the OBC leaders, who has got larger responsibility, the larger OBC leadership is not able to understand the seriousness of this issue. They think somehow do alliance here and there, get some seats, get some MLAs, get some MPs from government here and there. This is very important, I'm not denying it. But unless you have your own people in cultural domain, in educational domain, in media, in civil society, in economic fields, you are not going to have larger impact on Indian society. Today, the Shahadat Divas of Jagdev Prasad, Babu Jagdev Prasad of Bihar is being observed here. And you know it, he was from Bihar. And he was called the Lenin of Bihar also. And what was his message? His message was that 10% upper caste people are exploiting, and the exploited are 90% people. 90 versus 10, 90s versus 10. This situation has not changed much. I am telling you, things are changed as far as form is concerned. But as far as substance is concerned, I know it, there has not been any change. Upper caste people, by using their caste network, they are ruling everywhere. They are re-establishing a Peshwa rule, Brahmanical rule, and in Delhi University you have taught there. But because of your politics, because of your honesty, because of your being vocal, you have been thrown out the university. I have also gone, you have also gone and appeared at Delhi University, but we are never given any serious attention by the board, and all the seats are going to those people who are taking Ashirwad, blessing for them Jhande Wala. So this is the situation. I have also shared my feeling with you that in Miranda House College, the prestigious Delhi University College, recently I got a letter for the interview in political science, and 949 candidates were called for the interview for 4 days. And if I calculated that if the board works for 8 hours, only a candidate is going to get 2 minutes. So Dharmaraj ji, you spent 10 years for doing matriculation, 2 years for intermediate, 3 years for BA, 2 years for MPhil, then you passed NET, then you did PhD for 5 years, you translated the book, you wrote the book, but then when you go to interview, they humiliate you and they will pay you only 2 minutes. This is the situation. So we have to pay tribute to Jagdev Babu, we have to pay tribute to tribute to Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who has said educate, organize, agitate, or Savitribai Phule or Jyotiba Phule, who has said that slavery is established by the upper caste on the lower caste because they were denied from the education. So the education is the very important thing which has been denied, and this is the situations that today lower caste people, despite the fact that they are Bahujan, they have got the right to vote, but they are not in a powerful position. So on this day, we have to make a place that our ideal is Phule, Savitribai Phule. Our ideal is Jyotiba Phule. Our ideal is Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Our ideal is Karpuri Thakur. Our ideal is Jagdev Babu. And we have to carry forward their mission, and education must be democratized, and without democratizing Dharmaraj ji education, things are not going to change. Because if I control your mind and your thinking, and if I inject wrong things into your mind, whole life you will work for somebody else and you will think that I am doing great things. This is how Sudras has been made slaves. They have to work 24 hours, and they have been told by the elites that okay, you are doing great service and God will be pleased. The inequality on this earth is not created by God and any supernatural being, but it is created by powerful people, the rich, the dominant classes. So let's work together for democratization of education and follow the true teachings of our hero. Do not follow Brahminical leaders and Brahminical teachers. And on this Teachers' Day, we must talk about the exclusion of the lower caste Adivasi Dalits from the educational institutions, and we must bring about a great change, a social revolution in this educational field.
So friends, we have just listened Dr. Abhay Kumar, a very popular teacher of Delhi University who teaches at NCWeb Non-Collegiate Women Education Board. His political science lectures uploaded on his YouTube channel with name Abhay Kumar JNU is extremely popular among students of graduate level, and his writings related to marginalized sections issues are extremely popular. He is known to have been writing in English, Hindi and in Urdu. So he has clearly pointed out that teaching as a position is the greatest responsibility, and discharging the responsibility of a teacher is the hardest task. He has clearly said that a teacher cannot afford to discriminate no matter with which background any students come from. So every teacher should take their responsibility very seriously, and they should bring change in the society through their sincere contribution. Thank you very much. My name is Dharmaraj Kumar.